Hi guys, here's my WL Rock Racer, and I've had it for about a week, and I'm just gonna kind of show you a couple little upgrades I did, and then we'll go and test drive it in a new construction area with some rocks and dirt and stuff. So basically it's the same chassis as this one. They're the 1/12 scale, and they both have the 540 motor in it, and I'll show you what I did. On both of them I put the heat sink on the 540 motor to keep it running a little bit cooler. It's pretty tricky on this one because the body's real tight, but I got it in there. And then you can see I have the oil-filled red shocks on this one, and they're red because I had bought it for this truck. And on this truck I wanted it lower. When it comes from the factory with just the springy ones with no oil in it, it's jacked up in the back so high and it rolls over real easy, so I wanted it lower. So the oil shocks are shorter, and so I had the red ones on here and it was okay. Well, then I wanted to try these with the internal springs when I wanted to get the oil ones also on this one. So I put the blue ones on this one. Well, it's sat real low because the springs are a little bit weaker, and this body's actually really heavy. When you undo like the 8 screws, 6 screws, whatever, and flip it forward and you feel the body, it's pretty heavy. You got this extra spare tire, all this flexible piping, plus a little interior, and the guy has the helmet and all the LED lights and all that. It's actually pretty heavy. So with the blue shocks on here, it was real too soft, and you push down on the front and it would stay down. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to trade. So the red shocks came from this guy from the short course and went on to here. Now it's perfect. When I push down, it comes up good. I actually have them, you know, they're adjustable with the collars you can spin, so that worked out pretty good. And this works good on here because I wanted this one lower. I'm running this one on 3S. It loves 3S, really fast, huge upgrade. And I have a fan mounted on the speed control, and it's blowing this way, so it blows across the MOSFETs on the speed control, and then it also blows a little bit on the heat sink. You know, if you're just going slow, the fan's helping. If you're going fast, you're getting all the wind from the front to the back, which will help keep it cool. And you can see on this one, if I push down on the front, it doesn't return real good, but you know, when you get on the gas and stuff, it lifts up, and when it's going over the bumps and stuff, it'll return and stuff. But these, for one thing, the dampening's amazing. When I push down and let go, it comes up real slow. So the shocks are great on the short course truck because this body weighs nothing. But on this one, a little too soft, and it kind of lowered it too much. So I'm making these two trucks different. This one's more my jumping and rock crawling one. This one's my go fast race truck. It's a short course race truck, so I want it to be a little lower, softer, so that it doesn't roll over. And mostly I drive it on either hard ground, short grass, or on the roads on the blacktop, and it really flies with the 3S. You know, I don't really switch all my stuff to brushless. I just upgrade everything with a 3S if I want to go faster, and I make sure everything's cooled a little better. Just like I had a Mustang GT, instead of really upping the motor, I just put nitrous oxide on it, and it was like a whole new car. When I'd hit the go fast pedal with the nitrous oxide, it'd really go. So I'm kind of doing that with all my RC trucks, even my WLtoys, the Fox S911, that's just 2-wheel drive. They're not real fast when you get them, but I put Dean's connector on, I run this 3S in it, oh man, it makes it fast. So, you know, so many guys are doing brushless, but I'm happy with the radio system. It's not the longest range on these, but, you know, instead of switching everything over, I'd rather just throw a 3S and let it go. This one I don't really do 3S because it's more to off-road, and, you know, I'd just be going too fast and be upside down all the time. So, okay, that's my little bit of upgrades. Next, we'll go do some off-roading. So maybe you guys can subscribe and hit a like, help me out. I'm into budget RCs now. I used to do Kyosho and Traxxas, but those are kind of expensive. I'd only have 1 or 2 at a time. Here I can have like 10 of these things, and if one's broke waiting for parts, I have the other ones. And the good thing about WL, all the parts are available, upgrades. Even the WLtoys, Zinglehong, you can get your parts for them and stuff. So, okay, thanks.